In the last lecture, we have seen the subnetting. Okay, if we have the network and if we want to divide it, then the process of dividing that network into the subnets or subnetworks is called the subnetting. Okay, and we have already seen how to find the range of the subnets and what is the subnet address and what is the directed broadcast address for each subnet. Okay, so today we will see the quick review. Okay, so for example, I am having this network whose network address is 214.0.18.0. Okay, so 214 belongs to class C. As you can see, 214 falls within the range of 192 to 223. Okay, so 214 is between that range, so it belongs to class C. Okay, and in the class C, first three octets, okay, or three group of bits is network ID, and the last 8 bits are the host ID. Okay, so now suppose I want to divide this class C network into the subnets. For example, I want to divide it into the four parts. Okay, so this we already know. So here, how many hosts will be there? Total 2 raised to 8, that is 256. Okay, as class C contains 8 bits for the host ID. So if I will find how many hosts will be there, so total there will be 2 raised to 8 equal to 256 devices can be connected in this network. Okay, and I want to divide this entire network into the four parts. So as I said, or as I told earlier, I have to select the bits for the submitting from the host ID part. That means from the last 8 bits, we are going to select the submit bits. And as we want to divide into four parts, so total how many bits we have to select? 2 bits. Okay, that means all the IP addresses which are starting from 00 will be in the first subnet. Then all the IP addresses which are starting from the 01, then it will be the subnet 2. Then if it is starting from the 10, it will be the subnet 3. And if it is starting from the 11, then it will be from the subnet 4. So now we are going to, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, as I said, choose the subnet bit from the host ID. Okay, so the host ID means that is only 8 bits, and we want to find how many we want to divide into subnets. So we have the formula, it is 2 raised to n equal to 4, so n equal to log 4 divided by log 2, that is 2. Okay, so we are going to select 2 bits like this. So here I'm going to divide into 4 parts: subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, and subnet 4. Okay, now here it is 214018 dot first 2 bits will be here 00. Okay, last 8 bit આપણા છે host ID માંથી first 2 bits will be the subnet bits. So here for the subnet 1 it will be 00. Okay, we are going to keep these first 2 bits fixed. In the subnet 2 we are going to keep the first 2 bits 01. Okay, it will be 01. So just fast forwarding. Subnet 4 it will be 11. So now I want to find the range of the subnet 1. That means how many devices will be in the group S1 or subnet 1. Okay, so obviously I have divided this 256 IP addresses into 4 parts. So obviously one part will be having 64. બધા સબનેટ્સ ની અંદર કેટલા હશે? 64, 64, 64 and 64. And if I want to find the range, okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to keep this 00 as it is. The last 6 bits we are going to form the, or we are going to put one by one each combination. So it will be 000, then we are going to start with 01, then 10, then 11, then 100, 101, and so on up to last. That is, we have to keep these 2 bits fixed, and the remaining 6 bits will be all ones. This is the last possibility. Okay, so now if we will convert this binary into the decimal, then it will be what? It will be giving you the IP address. Similarly, subnet 2. So here 01 fixed, and remaining 6 bits we are going to try all the possibilities. So it is 00, then 01, then 10, and so on up to last 1111. Okay, that is the last possibility. In the subnet 3 also keep the first 2 bits 10 fixed, then 0000, then 000001, then 10 up to all ones. Last will be double one fix and try all the possibilities for the remaining 6 bits. Okay, so it will be like this. Now If I convert the 0, it will be 0. If I convert this 8 zeros into the decimal, it will be 0. So we can say the IP address will be what? 214.0.18.0. First IP address of the subnet 1 will be 18.0. The next will be, if we will convert these 8 bits into the binary, it will be, sorry, decimal, it will be 1. Then next will be 2, then 3, up to, if I keep every 6 bits 1, then it will be nothing but the 63. If you will convert it's a binary into decimal, you know how to convert binary into decimal?
Yes,
બધાને
ma'am.
ખબર છે ને? Okay, as you can see here, there are 8 bits. The possibility will be what? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, then 32, 64, and 128. Okay, so 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, and so on. So it will be 128, 64. So 128th bit is 0, 64 bits is 0. So here it will be remaining what? 63. अगर અહીંયા bit पर अगर હું 1 મૂકું, right? Second, that is second bit पर अगर 1 હોય, then it will be what? 64. That means 64 અને 128 પર 0 છે. The obviously last 6 bits are 1, then it will be 60. આગળ તમારે એ રીતે નહીં કાઉન્ટ કરવું હોય, then you can do, see, this is the 32. Okay, so 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. If we will perform addition between them, it will be 63. Next, submit to ma. If we will convert this, see, 64th જે આવે છે, right? It is 1, so it will be 64. Next will be 65. Then it will be 66. Up to here, only 128th bit is not set, so that means all the remaining are 1. That means it is 127. Okay. Here it will be last bit is 1, that is 128. Then it is 129. Then it is, sorry, just 70 days over. Okay, so it is 128 up to 129. So if it is 1, that is 128, and the remaining is 63. So 63 plus 128, it will be 191. It is one starting from the 192, then 193, 194, and so on up to 255. Okay, if you will set all the bits 1, okay, at hand which તમે 1 કરી દો, then it will be obviously 255. That is 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16, then plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, it will be 250. So we can say this is the range of the subnet 1, that is it will be 0 to 63. Subnet 2 will be having the IP address starting from 64 to 127. Then the subnet 3's first IP address is 128, last IP address is the 191. Subnet 4 માં 192 થી લઈને 255 સુધીના બધા IP address will belong to subnet 4. ખબર પડે છે બધાને how to find range?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So अगर તમારે આ રીતે નહીં કરવું હોય, you can directly identify that is it is class C. So total we are going to have 2 raised to 8. That is 8 bits for the host ID. So 2 raised to 8 will be 256. 256 divided by 4 so then it will be obviously 64. That means each subnet is going to have 64, 64, 64, 64 IP addresses. Subnet 1 will be having 0 to 63. The remaining 64, that is 64 to 127, belongs to the subnet 2. Likewise for the subnet 3 and subnet 4. But this is the actual way, or you can say it is a logical way for identifying the range of the class subnets. Okay, and you have to remember for the subnets, okay, you have to choose the subnet bits only from the host id. We cannot touch the bits of the network id because the network id represents the entire network. Okay, so we cannot change the network id portion. We can take the bits only from the host id. Okay, and તમારા starting ના જ bit consider કરવાના છે for the subnet bits. Then just writing here the range of the subnets each. So here there is a confusion again. As we know, this first IP address, okay, 214.0.18.0 represent the entire network. Okay, class C network, it represents the first IP address is always the network address. Similarly, this first IP address is also the subnet address. Okay. If I want to identify what is the subnet address for the subnet 1, so obviously first IP address is what? Subnet address. Last IP address represents the directed broadcast address. That means if any message is or any message is arriving with the destination IP address, for example 214.0.18.63, હવે સબમિટ 3 કાલ સબમિટ 2 કાલ સબમિટ 4, કોઈપણમાંથી કોઈ પણ એક ડિવાઇસ મેસેજ સેન્ડ કરે છે with the destination IP address 63, then what will happen? All the devices which are in the subnet 1 will receive the message, because 63 is what? Directed broadcast address for the subnet 1. So we can say that the first address and the last address we cannot assign to any device, because first represent the subnet address, last represent the directed broadcast address for the subnet 1. Similarly, for the subnet 2, 64, the IP address 64 represent the entire subnet 2 address. Okay, if I want to represent the entire subnet 2, then I'm going to have some unique IP address, and that IP address will be what? 64. Okay, last IP address will represent what? Directed broadcast address for the subnet 2. Similarly, for the subnet 3, first IP address, that is 128, is the entire subnet 3 network address, and 191 is the directed broadcast address. That means whenever any messages arrive being the destination IP address with 191, then all the devices, all the 62 devices in the subnet 3 will receive the message using the broadcasting. And same for the subnet 4, 192 represent the entire subnet 4, and 255 represent the directed broadcast address. So yes, sorry, I think on the Monday we had the lecture, right? At that time I have told you that this first IP address represents the entire IP address represent the entire 256 IP address, the entire network, class C network, and the same first IP address represent the, similarly here as you can see this 255, okay, 214.0.18.255 represent the directed broadcast address for the entire network, આખા network નો directed broadcast address છે, as well as it is a directed broadcast address for only subnet 4 as well. So how we can solve it depending on where the person is standing, right? That means, see, I'll show you the example. Okay, so this is the network class C, which is divided into the 4 subnets. So suppose subnet 1 is connected using on the interface A, then interface B, interface C, and interface D, right? And if this is the message, this is source destination address, sorry, source IP address, that is 62. For example, destination IP address is 18.191. Okay, so as you can see, the 62 belongs to subnet 1. So one of the device from the subnet 1 is trying to send the message to the device whose IP address is 191. But here 191 is what? It is a directed broadcast address for the subnet 3. So all the devices in subnet 3 will receive this message. Not this only single device, but all the devices which are in the subnet 3 will receive this message, because it is a directed broadcast address for the subnet 3. Okay. Similarly, see, already shown in the figure. Okay, that means what happened here? This 62 source address was 214.0.18.62, and destination address is 214.0.18.191. Both are from the same network. That is, એક જ નેટવર્કના બંને IP addresses છે, right? 214.0.18. Okay, so this represent this network only. That means I am within this network. I'm not outside this network. Okay, and if I'm sending the message from the same network, okay, to the device which is in the same network or within the same network, then it will be for the subnet 3 only. Okay, but if this entire network is connected to another network using some router, okay, this router is connected, the router which is connecting this network, okay, and this router is connected with the different networks, right? And if any message is arriving from this interface, now I'm not talking about this interface, I'm talking about this interface. If any message is arriving, okay, and if the destination address is 214.0.18.191, then the message is coming from outside the network, only single device of the subnet 3 will receive the message, because for the outsider network, right, જે ક્લાસ સી ના નેટવર્કની બહારના જેટલા પણ નેટવર્ક છે એને નથી ખબર that this network divided into the subnets. Okay, and that is why if any message is arriving with the IP address 191, then only the single device whose IP address is 191 will receive this message. Subnet 3 no एक device 191 IP address से will going to receive this message. But if we are in the same network, that means if any device from subnet 1 or subnet 2 or subnet 3, subnet 4 is trying to send the message with the destination IP address 191, then subnet 3 ના બધા device ને શું મળશે message મળશે. પડે છે બધાને હું શું કહું છું?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can say this router is what? It is an external router and this is internal router. So if any message is arriving from the internal router interface, then only will be performing the direct broadcast for the subnet 3. Okay. And for this outside or external router, it is only for the single network. But if, for example, destination IP address here it is 255. So as we know, this 250 represents the directed broadcast address for the entire network. As you can see, right? अगर जो मैं subnet, that means if I have not performed the subnetting, then this 255 represent what? Directed broadcast address for the entire network. So that means all the 256 devices will receive this message. Because for the outsider or you can say external router, this it's not aware that this network is divided. Okay, so that is why all the devices within the entire network, subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, subnet 4 જેટલા પણ devices છે, right? બધા subnets માં બધાને શું મળશે? message મળશે. But if any of the device from this subnet 1 or subnet 2 or subnet 3 to send a message to this IP address, right? The 255, this 255 is subnet 4 નું directed broadcast address છે. So only devices which are within the subnet 4 will receive the message. Not all the devices of the subnet 1, subnet 2 and subnet 3. Subnet 1, subnet 2 and subnet 3 ના devices ને message નહીં મળશે. કોને મળશે? ખાલી subnet 4 ના devices ને message મળશે. But if it is coming from the outside network, that is from this router, if the message is arriving from this router, then the message will be sent to all the devices of the subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3 and subnet 4. I hope you are clear. Right? I clear everyone, because based on this concept we are going to have the sums or examples. If you are not getting anything, please let me know. खबर नहीं पड़ती तो प्लीज पूछ लो. Okay, fine. So as I said, if we perform the subnetting, we are going to waste some IP addresses. अगर से subnetting नहीं કર્યું હોય તમારા ખાલી બે જ IP address waste થતે. કયા? First IP address and the last IP address. Because first IP address represent શું કરતે? આખા network ને. Last IP address direct broadcast address बनते આખા network નું. But if we have performed the subnetting, અને સબનેટ કેટલા છે? મારી પાસે 4 છે. ટોટલ 4 સબનેટ છે. સબનેટ 1, સબનેટ 2, સબનેટ 3, સબનેટ 4. That means I am wasting how many IP addresses? 8 IP addresses. 2 IP address for each subnet. That means subnet 1 ની અંદર 2 IP address waste થઈ ગયા. That is first IP address and a last IP address. Subnet 2 for first IP address and a last IP address we cannot assign to any device. Similarly, for subnet 3 and subnet 4, first and last IP address can never be assigned to any device because it is going to represent their subnet address or the directed broadcast address. So, તમે જેટલું subnetting કરશો, right? If your network is divided into number of subnets, જેમ જેમ subnets વધતા જશે, તેમ તેમ તમારા IP address waste થતા જશે. That means some of the IP address cannot be assigned to devices. But subnetting is actually good because we want to provide some security as well as we want to maintain, right? Or administrator, whatever, whoever is the administrator of your organization, for that particular person or for that particular administrator, the maintaining of all these devices will become very easy. Okay, that means if any fault is occurring in subnet 2, so only it will affect to subnet 2, not the subnet 1, subnet 3 and subnet 4. That means agar router 3 in a particular link on which the subnet 2 is connected, this interface is somehow is going to fail, right? This line is going to fail. Then subnet 1, subnet 3 and subnet 4 ને અસર નહીં થશે. ખાલી subnet 2 ના devices ને શું થશે? They will not be connected. Subnet 1 and subnet 3 and subnet 4 will remain getting connected.
Okay, so that is the actual advantage of the subnetting. Okay, and the last topic that we are going to see today, and it is most important. So here, the question is, if we are given any IP address, then how the router will determine which subnet the IP address belongs to. Okay, આપણને ખબર છે કે this is the range of the subnet 1, this is the range of the subnet 2, and this is the range of the subnet 3 and subnet 4. So if we will be given any IP address, the IP address જોઈને આપણે કહી શકીએ so it belongs to subnet 2, or we can say it belongs to subnet 3. But for the router, there is nothing like that. Okay, it is going to perform one by one each and every searching. That means it will take the destination IP address, it will go inside the routing table, and it will going to check that it is matching with the first IP address or with the second address or third address and so on. So it will go up to 256 devices. જેટલા પણ IP address બધા જોડે match કરશે અને જેની same match થશે એ particular device is going to get that message. For the router, it will become what? tedious task for searching that particular line. Here, as you can see, there are 4 interface for this particular router, which is connecting the subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3 and subnet 4. For example, subnet 1 માટે આપણે interface A use કર્યું છે. For subnet 2, we are using the interface B. Subnet 3 માટે interface C and subnet 4 માટે interface D. And if I'm saying the destination IP address is 214.0.18.168. Okay, so as we know, 168 belongs to subnet 3 because it is between 128 to 191. So we can say we have to send that message over the interface C. But for that router, for this router, it is not that easy to identify the interface. Okay, so router can do it manually, that is look up in the table and check one by one. Or second, it can check the prefix and select the output link or interface accordingly, and then check again that a particular line પર જેટલા પણ device connect થયેલા હશે બધા ના IP address જોડે one by one check કરશે. Okay. So rather than using this method for identifying the interface on which line we have to send that particular message. Okay, so to solve that problem, we are going to use the subnet mask. Okay, so router is going to use the concept of the subnet mask in order to identify the subnet address. Okay, કે કયા સબનેટમાં મારે મેસેજ મોકલવો છે તે પ્રક્રિયા આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરશે. Rather than checking one by one, it will going to use the subnet mask. Okay, we are going to see what is subnet mask, and this is very very important. Okay. So okay, let me tell you what is subnet mask. Subnet mask is also like the IP address, that is it is also of the 32-bit binary number. IP address is also 32-bit binary number, and આપણે 32-bit ને શું કરીએ 4 પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરીએ, and then 4 groups are individually converted into the decimal and becomes the IP address. Similarly, the subnet mask is also the 32 bits, which is also divided into 4 parts, and these parts individually will be converted into the decimal, and whatever will be the decimal number we are getting, that will become what? Subnet mask. So here, as I said, it is the combination of the binary number. So obviously we are going to have some zeros and some ones. So here all the ones, જેટલા પણ ones હશે, right, number of ones, or you can say જેટલા પણ one હશે, જ્યાં જ્યાં one હશે, that will represent the network bits plus subnet bit, and જેટલા પણ zeros હશે, that will indicate the host bit, that we will see here using an example. For example, here in this question we are having the class C network. Okay, 214.0.18.0, which belongs to class C, and this entire network is divided into 4 different subnets. So how many bits we have selected? 2 bits are selected for the subnetting. All of you clear? કેટલા bits select કરેલા છે આપણે subnet માટે?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And for the class C, how many bits for the network ID? First 24 bits. Okay, so first 24 bits તમારા બધા 1 આવશે, અને સબનેટ બીટ જે આપણે 2 સિલેક્ટ કર્યા છે, રાઈટ, ફર્સ્ટ 2 bits એ પણ શું આવશે 1. બાકીના જે 6 bits છે that represent the host ID. ઓકે, અગર તમે 2 કરશો, રાઈટ, આપણે જે 2 bit યુઝ કરી નાખ્યા છે સબનેટના, એ સિવાયના 8 માંથી કેટલા બચ્યા? 6. 2 will be what? 64. So that will be the number of the host in each subnet. But the subnet ની અંદર 64 64 64 જ આવશે because 2 raised to 6 is nothing but the number of the host. Okay, so here in the subnet mask, we consider the previous example with the class C. First 24 bits represent the network bits and 2 bits represent the subnet bits. Okay, and the 6 bits, remaining 6 bits, 32 માંથી 24 અને 2 minus કરી નાખો, then I'm getting what 6 bits that represent the host ID. So 6 bits for the host ID part. So how we can get the subnet mask? મારે subnet mask જાતે બનાવવાનું છે. તો કેવી રીતે બનાવીશ? Depending upon the subnets, you are going to have the subnet mask. That means it will going to see what is the class of the network and how many bits are selected for the subnet. Then accordingly, it is going to identify the subnet mask. So here, first 24 bits represent the network ID. So first 24 bits में બધા શું કરી દઈશ? 1. Okay. If it is not visible, you can pinch it out on your screen if you are using on mobile. Okay. તમે zoom કરી શકશો. Okay. So here first 24 bits I'm going to write 1. બધા 1 લખીશ because 24 bits network ID અને network bits મારે શું બનાવવાના છે? બધા 1 લખવાના છે. So first 24 bit થઈ ગયા 1 અને બાકીના 2 bit પણ મારે શું કરવાના છે? 1 રાખવાના છે because that represent what? Subnet bits. તો 2 bit પણ તમે 1 રાખો. લાસ્ટ જે 8 bit છે એમાંથી પણ 2 bit તમારે 1 છે અને બાકીના જે 6 bits છે for the host ID મારે શું રાખવાના છે? 0. So it will be last 6 bits 0. So this is the subnet mask for my previous example in which my network was divided into 4 parts and it belongs to class C. So class C માં જ્યારે પણ network 4 different parts માં divide થયું હોય then subnet mask will be like this. First 24 bits 1 plus 2 bits for the subnetting, it will be 1 and then last 6 bit will be 0. And if you will convert this binary into the decimal, then you will be getting what? 255, 255, 255. And here as you can see, first 2 bits are 1, that is 128 plus 64, that is 192. So for this particular example, right, we are having the subnet mask fixed. Okay, because मैं मारा network ने 4 भाग में divide करे छे. Right? So for the particular router, this subnet mask is fixed for this example or for this network. Now my question was how the router will identify the address, okay, or identify the interface. કે મારે કયા સબનેટમાં મોકલવાનું છે તે પર્ટિક્યુલર રાઉટરને કેવી રીતે ખબર પડશે કે સબનેટ 1 છે, સબનેટ 2 છે, સબનેટ 3 છે. So here let's see an example. Suppose I'm having destination IP address. That means router is getting the destination IP address 214.0.18.171. Router is getting the message with some source address and some destination address, and for example that destination address is what? 171. So we can say that this 171 belongs to subnet 3. Subnet 3 ની રેન્જમાં આવે છે. The router will identify કરશે. It will take this destination IP address and this subnet mask. બંને સાથે લેશે અને બંનેની વચ્ચે logical and operation perform કરશે. Okay, if I will take, just let me fast forward. Okay, if I will convert this destination IP address, okay, then perform the logical AND with the subnet mask, then it will be like this. See, I have converted this destination IP address into the binary. So 1214 will be 1101010. If you will convert this 214 into the binary, it will be like this. 0, that means all zeros. If you will convert this 18, it will be 000, then 1, then 0010, and 171 will be 101010 and 11. And subnet mask આપણી પાસે છે જ બાઇનરીમાં, so it will be like this. Now if you will perform the logical AND between these two, subnet mask and the destination IP address, I'm getting what? It will be 11010. You know what is logical AND? જ્યારે બંને 1 હશે તો જ 1. If any one of them is 0, then result will be 0. Then here it will be all zeros because ઉપરના ચારે બધા 8 bit 0 છે. Then here it is 3 zeros, 1 1, then 0010. And here now main part is this 1 0, then remaining all zeros. So as you can see in this example, see first 24 bits આપડા 1 છે,
ઉપરના જ પોર્શનમાં ખાલી વચ્ચે 0 છે ક્યાં તો 1 છે. So whenever you are performing the logical AND, what you will be getting in the result, the upper portion. જે તમારો ડેસ્ટિનેશન IP એડ્રેસ હશે એના જે નેટવર્ક ID bits હશે, it will be remaining as it is, because સબનેટ માસ્ક ની અંદર તો ફર્સ્ટ 24 બધા 1 જ છે, એમાં તો તમે કશું ચેન્જ આવવા નથી. Right? So એક 0 અને એક 1 હશે તો obviously we will be getting 0. So this upper portion is repeated here in the result. Similarly, these 8 bits are again here repeated in the second group. Third, that is third 8 bits are also repeated in the result. ખાલી લાસ્ટ આપણે જે 8 bits છે એમાં તમારે મેઇન તો લોજિકલ એન્ડ ઓપરેશન પરફોર્મ કરવાનું છે. That is, બે 1 હોય તો 1, પછી 0 હોય તો 0, the remaining all 0. So it will be what, 128. If you will convert this binary into the decimal, it will be 128. And as we know, each and every subnet has their own subnet address. That is, first IP address represents their subnet address. So 128 kaya subnet to subnet address છે? Obviously subnet number 3. If you see here in the previous example, right, subnet 3 first IP address નું છે. Obviously અહીંયા 127 પર subnet 2 પૂરું થાય છે, તો subnet 3 128 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થશે. અને મેં શું કીધું, પહેલું આઈપી એડ્રેસ શું બતાવે, આખા સબનેટનું એડ્રેસ. મારા આખા સબનેટને રિપ્રેઝેન્ટ કરવું હોય તો મને ટ્રસ્ટ છે તો કઈ આઈપી એડ્રેસ લેશું, ફર્સ્ટ આઈપી એડ્રેસ લેશું. સો 128 is the subnet address of the subnet 3. That means રાઉટરને ખબર પડી ગઈ કે મારે કયા સબનેટમાં મોકલવાનું છે, સબનેટ 3 માં મોકલવાનું છે, બીકોઝ બંનેની વચ્ચે મેં લોજિકલ એન્ડ ઓપરેશન પરફોર્મ કર્યું તો મને શું મળ્યું, સબનેટનું એડ્રેસ. સો whenever you perform the subnet logical AND between the destination IP address and the subnet mask, it will always give you as a result what, subnet address. And from that particular subnet address, the router will be able to identify which line it has to select for sending the message. અગર સબનેટ માસ્ક યુઝ નહીં કર્યું હોય તો શું થશે, રાઉટિંગ ટેબલની અંદર એક ડેસ્ટિનેશન મશીનનું આઈપી એડ્રેસ હશે અને એની સામે એનું ઇન્ટરફેસ લખ્યું હશે. ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ 214.0.18.0, then 214.0.18.1, પછી .2, .3, એવી રીતે 255 સુધી જેટલા પણ હશે બધાનું એન્ટ્રી હશે રાઉટિંગ ટેબલમાં, અને બધા આઈપી એડ્રેસની સામે એની ઇન્ટરફેસ લખાયેલી હશે. દેટ મીન્સ ફ્રોમ 0 to 63 બધાની સામે શું લખાયેલું હશે, ઇન્ટરફેસ A. From 64 to 127, interface B. Then for this 64 IP address, it is interface C and D. So one by one એક IP address ચેક કરવાની છે. એટલે પર આપણે શું કર્યું, એક સબનેટ માસ્ક બનાવી દીધું આખા નેટવર્ક માટેનું, અને જે પણ હવે મેસેજ આવે છે રાઉટર પાસે એમાંથી ડેસ્ટિનેશન આઈપી એડ્રેસ લે છે, બંનેની વચ્ચે લોજિકલ એન્ડ પરફોર્મ કરે છે, અને એને શું મળે છે, ફર્સ્ટ આઈપી એડ્રેસ, દેટ ઇઝ પર્ટિક્યુલર સબનેટનું એડ્રેસ મળે છે. અને અકોર્ડિંગલી ઇટ ઇઝ ગોઈંગ ટુ સિલેક્ટ ધ interface, or you can say it will select the line. ખબર પડે છે use of the subnet mask?
Yes, ma'am.
બાકીના બીજા બધા? Okay, fine. So that is the main purpose of the subnet mask that the router is going to use. Okay, so in the exam, you will be given the destination IP address. Only one destination IP address will be given, and you will be given number of the subnet કે particular IP address આપ્યું હશે અને ખાલી number of subnets કેટલા છે તમને બતાવી દીધા હશે. So from the destination IP address, you have to identify which class it belongs to. પહેલા class find કરી દેવાનું કે કયા class નું છે, class A નું છે, class B નું છે કે class C નું છે. ક્લાસ ખબર પડી જાય પછી તમને ખબર પડશે કે કેટલા બિટ્સ નેટવર્ક આઈડી ના હશે અને કેટલા બિટ્સ હોસ્ટ આઈડી ના હશે. ઓકે, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ ક્લાસ બી નો આઈપી એડ્રેસ હશે તો ફર્સ્ટ 16 બિટ્સ નેટવર્ક આઈડી, લાસ્ટ 16 બિટ હોસ્ટ આઈડી. હવે તમને ક્વેશ્ચનમાં બીજું પણ આપ્યું છે, નંબર ઓફ ધી નેટવર્ક્સ. રાઈટ, ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ તમને નંબર ઓફ નેટવર્ક્સ કહી દીધા છે 8, એ આખા નેટવર્કને 8 સબનેટ્સમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું હશે તો હાઉ મેની બિટ્સ યુ હેવ ટુ સિલેક્ટ ફોર ધી સબનેટિંગ? 3, બીકોઝ 2 is what, 8. So network ID ની સાથે સાથે તમારે બાકીના 16 bits plus 3 bits for the subnet mask, જે બધા 1 હશે, બાકીના તમારા જેટલા બચ્યા bits, that will be your zeros, all zeros for the host ID. That will represent the subnet mask. હવે જે તમને ડેસ્ટિનેશન IP એડ્રેસ આપ્યું હશે અને જે તમે સબનેટ માસ્ક જાતે ફાઇન્ડ કર્યું છે, બેની વચ્ચે તમારે લોજિકલ એન્ડ ઓપરેશન પરફોર્મ કરવાનો છે. And then you will be getting what, subnet address. તો તમને ખબર પડશે કે સબનેટ 1 માં જવાનું છે કે 2 માં જવાનું છે કે 3 માં જવાનું છે, and so on. Okay, so we will see those examples in the next lecture. Okay, I hope all of you are clear with the subnetting and the subnet mask. And I have already uploaded on the classroom one PDF
Okay, let me show. Not having. Okay, I have uploaded this PDF in the classroom. Okay, then. Okay, so this is the PDF. Okay, in which everything related to IP address and subnetting and all the example, right, is already mentioned. Okay, so what is internet protocol, address space, IP before no notations, right? તમે કયા ફોર્મમાં લખી શકો, then how to perform the subnetting, or what is the class full addressing, right? Classic range કેવી રીતે find કરવાની છે, right? Then here some tips are also given. In the class A, we have the 24 bits for the host array. So to ratio 24 will be 17 million hosts like. Then here it is subnetting. In the subnetting perform કરવા માટે આપણે શું કરવાનું છે? We have to choose the bit always from the host part. Okay. And if number of the parts will be 2, then we have to select 2 bits. If the number of the parts will be 8, we have to select 3 bits and so on. Right? And this is how we can generate the range. And here the first IP address is the subnet address. Last IP address is the directory workers address. This is how we can convert into the 4 parts. This is subnet mask, how we can generate. Okay, so this IP address, this is subnet mask we have obtained. If you have, if you do not have perform any subnetting, अगर મારી પાસે કોઈ IP address છે, right? મારી પાસે કોઈ network છે અને જો મેં subnetting perform કર્યું જ નથી, right? અગર મેં divide કર્યું જ નથી, then the subnet mask will be what? Network ID and host ID, sorry, network ID અને subnet bits મારે શું રાખવાના છે 1 અને host ID મારે 0. પણ આપણે subnetting કર્યું જ નથી તો obviously subnet bits આપણા આવશે જ નહીં. So here if it is class C, then first 24 bits will be 1 and a host ID માંથી મારે એક બી bit select કરવાના જ નથી subnetting માટે because મેં subnetting કર્યું જ નથી. So this is the default subnet mask. That means whenever your network is not divided into the subnets, then the default subnet mask for the class A it will be 255.0.0.0. For B it will be 255.255.0.0. Class C it will be 3 times 255 and last will be 0 because we have not divided the network. So class A ma first 8 bit network ID, class B ma first 16 bits are the network ID. So it will be 1 bakina 16 bit zeros and here first last 24 bits are 0. Likewise. Now here as we have divided into 2 parts, so we have to select 1 bit for the subnetting. So it will be this. If I have divided into the 4 parts, we have to select 2 bits from the host ID and that's why here as you can see it is 2 ones. Okay, and this is some formula that you have to remember. Okay, તમારા આખા concept માં તમારા formula યાદ રાખવાની છે. If the number of subnet is given, right, and you have to identify the value of n. તમારે find કરવું હોય કે મારે કેટલા ones extra મૂકવાના છે subnet bits માટે મારે કેટલા ones extra મૂકવાના છે, right? Subnet bits કેટલા select કરવાના છે. So you will be using this formula. Number of subnets equal to 2 raised to n, and then you can identify the value of n. That would represent the subnet bits. અગર તમને number of host આપી દેશે ક્વેશ્ચનમાં, તમને સબનેટ નથી આપ્યા, એક IP એડ્રેસ આપ્યું છે અને કહી દીધું છે કે નેટવર્કને ડિવાઈડ કર્યું છે પણ કેટલા પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કર્યું છે એવું ક્વેશ્ચનમાં નથી મેન્શન કર્યું. Instead they have mentioned that this many hosts are there in each subnet. For example, બધા સબનેટની અંદર 128 host છે. That means મારી પાસે ક્લાસ C નું નેટવર્ક છે અને એવું મેન્શન કરી દે કે બધા સબનેટની અંદર કેટલા કેટલા IP addresses છે 128. That means my network is divided into only the 2 parts because C નો range છે 0 થી લઈને 255. Sorry, total IP address will be 256. 256 ને બે પાર્ટમાં ડિવાઈડ કરો it will be 128. So number of host તમને કોઈ વખત ક્વેશ્ચનમાં આપશે. So from that you can identify the value of h. This h represent the number of zeros in the subnet mask. મારે કેટલા zeros મૂકવાના છે n આપ્યું હોય, so number of subnets આપ્યું હશે તો તમે 1 ફાઇન્ડ કરી શકશો. અગર તમને નંબર ઓફ હોસ્ટ ક્વેશ્ચનમાં આપ્યો છે તો તમે number of zeros identify કરી શકશો. Okay, so these are the examples that we will see in the next. Okay, you will be given the IP address. Sometimes you will be given mask. You have to just perform the binary AND. Okay, that is it. So it belongs to class 120. Okay, so 120 belongs to class B. Okay, class B was first 16-bit zeros, sorry, ones. And here already 128 is given. So if you will convert 128 into the binary, it will be 1000. Now if you will perform the binary AND between them, it will be like this. So it is belongs to subnet 1. Okay, it is belongs to subnet 1. We are going to see in the next lecture. All the questions are given, all the examples are given. Right? 7 marks na 4 marks na જેટલા પણ છે question બધાની અંદર મેં મેન્શન કરી દીધા છે. So you can refer this PDF from the classroom in order to clear the concept. Okay. Okay, so all of you just